hello everybody, my name is Grohlvana and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. This is part 40, we are doing the main quest, and I think that's going to be our path up until the end of this Let's Play. Now, a lot of people want to see the DLCs, which I have never played before, Tribunal and Blood Moon. Supposedly they are really, really good. What I think I'm going to do with that, because I want to play them too, I've never seen them, I think we're going to end this Let's Play with the main quest, and that might end the chapter, and then like we can do a chapter 2 of the Let's Play where we go through the DLCs, because like I just said, everybody seems to think that they're really good, but I really want to move on to something else that I've been having in mind for a long time, and I really want to do that. Not to take away from this Let's Play, I'm having a lot of fun, but yeah, I think the main goal here is going to be to continue the main quest, but we still got quite a bit to go anyways. Alright, so in the last couple of episodes we were trying to become the Hortator of all of the great houses, which we are, and now we're trying to become the Nerevarine for all of the tribes, and I think this is the last one. We still have the Shalaka camp, which is where we started, but I think that's going to be a free one. So, okay, so where are we? We are in the Erabenimsun camp, and this is the last one apparently. This is where it is on the world map, right over here next to Tel Fear. And we need to find the wise woman, so let's go ahead and find a yurt that has a neat little rug in front of it. There's a neat little rug, but I don't think that's it. Let's see. No. What is this? Is this even a house? Looks like a giant pile of dog crap. I guess it's not a house. Okay. Wise woman yurt, where are you? I don't think it's going to be over here because it never is really. No, 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 and no. Okay, what about this one? Maybe it doesn't have a sweet rug. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, let's head into the wise woman's yurt. Hopefully we don't have to talk to her Ash clan like the other ones have us do. Hello there. I am Manor, wise woman of the Erabenimsun. Okay. You are the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. Do you need my services, or do you seek my counsel? What is your counsel, my friend? I warn you, be wary of Ashcan, Olaf Pal, and his supporters. They all hate outlanders and love nothing more than to kill them and loot them. They do not respect customer hospitality, and they think nothing of killing unarmed men, women, or children. Jesus Christ, well, why are you even here then? You sound like a respectable person. Why would you deal with these type of people? They are bad men and bad leaders, and you should fear them. Okay, what about this dude? He's in his yurt, protected by his bodyguard. Alright, what about this? You wish to be named Erabenimsun Nerevarine. Never, not while Ashcan, probably. Olaf Paul and his war-loving Erabenimsun live. They all hate outlanders and are proud and haughty, and will never suffer an outlander to rule them. If you would be Nerevarine of the Erabenimsun, you must kill Olaf Paul and his supporters, the Galakans, Ahaz, Ranabi, and Ashu Ahi. Okay, then you must help me make peace-loving Erabenimsun, Gulakan, Hanamu, or Ashcan, Hanamu could then name you Erabenimsun Nerevarine. Jesus, all of these names. I think this is the worst paragraph as far as names go. Okay. But before anything else can be done, you must first eliminate Olaf Paul and his supporters. Then you should come speak with me, and we will discuss further how you might be named Erabenimsun Nerevarine. Alrighty then. So I guess this one is just going to be about killing the dude that's in charge so far. I was going to see if there was a key on here, but no, it's just paper and herbs and whatever. Alright, so I guess we're going to the Ash Clan's yurt, or the Ash Khan. Come on. The Ash Khan's yurt, which is right here, right? Let's go ahead and quick save. This is definitely something that we want to quick save before. Let me go ahead and adjust my monitor really quickly. Alright, so can we wait and heal? No, of course not. We're in a settlement. We went over that the last time. Alrighty, so I guess we're just going to head in here and we're going to tank our Jink Blade and hopefully paralyze them to death, just like we've been doing thus far. It seems to have been working out. Let's see. Ashcan's yurt. Ashcan. I've been pronouncing it Ashcan this whole time, so it's going to be hard to change it up. Okay, we have Ahaz here and Olaf Paul. I think we'll go ahead and quick save again and then talk to Olaf Paul just to see if there's any way to diplomatically resolve this issue. Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and assume, but anyways. You are the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. What do you want? Let's try and persuade him right off the bat really quickly. Why is my gold draining so quickly here? I guess I'm just not aware of what I'm doing with it. 100 gold. Okay, good. Nerevarine prophecies. Very well, the problem has an easy solution. Is he going to attack me as soon as we exit? Yes, he is. Alright. So if you could go ahead and paralyze him. I guess he has magic resist or something. Unless this has no charge, does it? It has no charge. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish our attack animation and switch it with another Jink Blade. There we go. Thought he had magic resist at first, but he doesn't. Okay, and hello there. Sorry, buddy. Your fearless leader is dead, and now you will suffer the same fate, I'm afraid. But then again, you weren't really a good guy to begin with anyway, so you kind of deserved it. Alright, those two guys are dead, and we might have to kill some more people. I forget how many followers of this guy there is. But let's loot him and see what he has. War Axe of Erabenimsun. That is definitely unique. How much weight is it, though? 14. We can afford to carry it. We need to get rid of some stuff as quickly as possible. And what do you have? Ahas. You have Sanet kills Heart of Fire, Fortify Willpower, 20 to 30 points for 15 seconds on self. Weight 1, we will definitely take that because that's also unique. Wind of Ahas, that is also unique, but it is 12. We're getting close, but I guess we'll take that as well. We really need a... I think I did this off camera. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do have a house in Balmora. Apparently there's a house across the river where some guy owns it, but he's never there, so it's a perfect house to use as storage. So we'll head back there at my nearest convenience. Okay, let's see what the journal says now. I've slain one of the war-loving Erabenimsun Ashlanders, but perhaps it would have been impossible to have friendly dealings with them or their leaders anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's what I figured, right? I must kill Uloth Paul and his supporters, the Galakans, Ahaz, so we need to kill Ranabi and Ashu Ahi. Okay, Ranabi and Ashu Ahi, and I'm assuming they're going to be in the yurts that are right next to this one. There's Ashu Ahi, and there's Ranibi. So let's head into Ranibi. He's probably going to attack me right off the bat, I would think, maybe. He has a shield already.
I can spare.
Okay, let's go ahead and quick save really quickly.
Care to talk?
Alright, hello there. You have slain one of my people, you must pay with your life. Yeah, figured. So this isn't paralyzing him, but it might be because of that purple barrier. I'm not sure. Alright. Ranabi is dead. What do you have? Racer Beak. Oh, they all have unique weapons. This is gonna suck. We can't afford to take that, though. Bone Dancer Gauntlet. I'm thinking that's probably unique. Bone Weave Gauntlet. They're all really light, so we can probably take all of them, though. He has Chitin. Armor. What is this? Bitter Hand. Alright, we'll take that as well. And Ember Hand. This guy just has a ton of unique stuff. Cheap Restore Health. I think we already have better potions for that, don't we? Didn't we loot some recently? Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, so we can always use some Restore Health potions. Alright. Sorry, Ranibi, but you supported the wrong guy. And finally, we have Ashu Ahi. Let's go ahead and quick save one last time. And take out this dude. Alright, hello there, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you don't want to talk peacefully, so I'll just go ahead and attack you. That purple barrier must be blocking them from paralysis. I guess it's a spell shield, sort of. Because this one is definitely full of charge. Right? No. Interesting. Didn't we switch it out? There's no way it would have run out that quickly. So this one is full of charge now, and it does paralyze him. Maybe that purple barrier like absorbs the charge or something. Let's see. Yeah, the charge went down super fast. Huh, I don't know what's going on. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. Alright, Ashu Ahi, what do you have? You have Mountain Spirit, shield for 10 points on self. So it looks like it's just a normal shield, so I don't know what's going on with my enchantments and why they're going down so fast. Weight 24. Uh-oh, that's probably a problem. Yes, it is. I think we're going to have to go ahead and forego that one, unfortunately. But that is all of the dude's supporters, I think, so we can head back to the Wise Woman now and see what she has to say. Hello. Yes, Outlander, you need my services. Did you see my counsel? Now with Ash Khan, Uloth Paul, and his supporters dead, we may consider the Nerevarine prophecies and how you might be named Erabenimsun's Nerevarine. Now with Uloth Paul and his supporters out of the way, it is a simple matter to be named Nerevarine of the Erabenimsun. All you need to do is persuade Galakan Hanamu to become the Ash Clan. Ash Khan, come on, of the Erabenimsun. Seek him out in the Golak yurt. Be prepared, however. Hanamu is not the material one would choose when looking to make an Ash Khan. He may be difficult to persuade. Luckily for us, I have 100 speechcraft, though, so that might be a factor. Okay, so we're looking for another yurt. Is it this one? No. Uh-oh, looks like the game just froze? Oh, but it fixed itself. Okay, that's the first time it ever froze, but luckily it didn't, like, permanently freeze. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, she does have a sweet rug. I didn't realize it's just hidden in the back. Nope. And I'm guessing that's not it as well. So he might be in one of these over here that we didn't see. What is this one? Nope. And this one. There we go. Alright, let's head inside here. Let's quick save just in case we mess this up. I don't think we can, but I'm never going to be too sure. Hello, Hanamu. Let's first of all persuade him by admiring. There we go. No matter what Manor says, I'm not interested. I don't want to be Ashkan. Well, you need to be, my friend. Yes, I recognize it. Ahaz wore that amulet. Sanit kills Heart of Fire. Ahaz had it from his father, and Ahaz's father had it from Kenitu Nilla, and Kenitu Nilla had it from Sanit. One thing I'm glad that in Skyrim and in Oblivion they did is not have like a billion hard to pronounce names in every single paragraph of dialogue. A great witch warrior, but what has that to do with me wanting to be Ashkan? Give Santa kills hard fire and make a little speech. Show the amulet and make a little speech. How about this one? Thank you, your lesson is clear. It is the amulet that gives the courage in battle, and it is the idea of the amulet that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who wears the amulet, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. This is a sobering lesson, and I must give it thought. Your journal has been updated. The amulet has been removed from our inventory. Okay, what about this now? Yes, I recognize it. It is the axe of my father. Okay, so it looks like all of this unique stuff, we can't keep it. We have to give it to him. It is the axe of his father, blah, blah, blah. But what does that have to do? Give the axe and make a little speech. So I guess it's going to be the same thing every time. Lesson is clear. Okay, so he's getting all these lessons from all these unique stuff. I'm not going to go ahead and read it just to spare you guys the boring dialogue. So we'll just keep doing this. Please, I don't want to be Ashkan. Don't you understand? I won't be any good at it. I am going to be a complete failure. Okay, so I think what we have to do now is we have to go and get that one unique thing that we missed, which was Ahu Ash's, right? Let's see. Yeah, the mountain spirit. We should have enough weight, hopefully. Oh, just barely cut it. You don't have anything else unique, right? Wasn't there another dude in here, or did I just make that up? I guess I made that up. Okay. Hopefully now he reacts to the mountain spirit. If not, I don't know what to do next. Uh-oh. Okay, interesting. So he's not reacting to this. He's not reacting to this. Yeah, so let me figure out what we need to do next. Okay, so apparently we need to have his disposition like above 50 or 90 in order to keep some of this stuff. It's at 88, so I don't know what's going on. But I guess I missed something over here. We need to take this guy's robe of Erabenimsun the Wise, and I missed it because there's no enchantment on it, so I didn't see the little glowing circle thing around it. So now if we go back to Hanamu and talk to him. Hello, want to be Ashkan. Yes, I recognize it, the robe of whatever. And you can keep all this stuff apparently if we get his disposition above 90. Because I didn't realize that, and because it's already at 88, we'll just finish this off. I'm never going to use that stuff anyways, although I do like to keep every unique thing I come across. But the thing is, if it's like, you know, if it's something integral to a quest like this, I can forgive myself. Give robe to him and make a little speech. Thank you, lesson is clear. Robe, blah, 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 and I shall name you Nerevarine. Cool, thank you very much. Alright. Okay, so I think that's it. Yes, I am satisfied. Thank you very much. Hope you do well with the Erabenimsun tribe. I know you will, buddy, because you're a very nice guy. Even though you're wearing all of the armor and weapons and stuff from the dead people that I just killed. Okay, so journal was updated. Yes, we've been called Nerevarine. So I guess now we need to go back to the Shalaka tribe and see what's up with what's her name? Nabani Mesa, I think. Yeah. Okay, so here we are in the Shalaka camp, and now we are Hordator of all three of the great houses, as well as the Nerevarine, according to three of the tribes. This is the last tribe we need to be named Nerevarine. I think if I have any insight as to gaming and stuff, as soon as we walk in here, she's going to name us the Nerevarine, and then we're done with this portion of the main quest, right? Hello, Nabani Mesa. I shall be your guide to the 7 trials of the path of Nerevarine. Ask and I shall answer with Azur's blessing. How about Nerevarine? In times of great danger, the 4 Ashlander tribes unite under a single war leader. If you can prove to the Shalaka, Ahamusa, Zainab, and Erabenimsun tribes that you are the Nerevarine, and that the tribes must unite against the threat of the 6th house, then each Ashcan will declare you Nerevarine and war leader of all the tribes. You must go to all the tribal Ashcans, but first first go to Sulmatul, who is your friend and who will surely grant you the honor. Okay, good. So now we need to head to Sulmatul, which we have dealt with before. We retrieved his ancestor's Bonebiter bow, etc., etc. He is the Ashkan, right? I think so. So he should be right in here. Hello, Sulmatul. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. You wish to be called Shalaka Nerevarine, but first would you hear the counsel of Sulmatul? Sure. Good. I would first give you a warning. When you are called Nerevarine, the word must spread, and many must hear. Your enemies will hear and come seeking your blood, and such friends as you may have among the great houses, those who heed the words of the temple, they may forget their love for you. If you have business with the people of the house and temple, you may wish to conduct that business first before you are named Nerevarine. So I think what that means is that if we want to do the quest lines of the houses, because there's quest lines with, you know, House Lalu, House Sylvania, House Redoran, and whatever. I think we might have to do that before we continue on. We are not going to do that, however, and we're going to continue on in the main quest. So, continue. Second, I tell you, seek the counsel of wise woman Nabani Mesa, for you are an outlander and ignorant of the ways of our people. Not that ignorant. Come on. Nabani Mesa can tell you the other tribes of their ways and all the Ashkans. If you do not know these things, you will make many mistakes and waste precious time. That is my counsel. Now, if you wish to be named Shalaka Nerevarine, we may speak of these things. So it looks like you should have done this one first, or I should have done this one first. Oops. Shalaka Nerevarine. Very well. You will be called Nerevarine. I know you and I am disposed to do so, but first we must speak of need and duty. Before I name you Nerevarine, oh, come on. You must understand why a war leader is needed, so you may tell others, before I name you Nerevarine, I must see that you know your duty. Only when we have spoken of these things shall you be called Nerevarine. Alright, well, I already did a whole bunch of stuff for your camp, but that's fine. Need. Know the words of the prophecies. The curse of Dagoth-Ur in the sixth house threatens our land. The false gods lie and offer false hopes and protection. You bear the moon and star of Nerevar. Azur's hand is upon you. These are the proofs you must show to all people as Shalaka Nerevarine. Okay, and what about duty? You shall be Nerevarine of all the tribes and Hordador of all the great houses. Done. You shall eat the sin of the unmourned house and free the false gods. You must defeat the sixth house and Dagoth-Ur. You must free the tribunal from their curses. This is the bird of prophecy. This shall be your duty as Shalaka Nerevarine. Okay. Shalaka Nerevarine. Before my hearth and kin and before the people of the waste, I name you Shalaka Nerevarine, war leader of the Shalaka and protector of the people. In token of this, I give you the teeth, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer, that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Shalaka shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead, or until you give this back into my hand. Journal's been updated. Teeth of the Shalaka has been added. Journal's been updated. Thank you, buddy. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the teeth are. I'm assuming it's a weapon. Let's see. Teeth. So many unique things that I have in my inventory. Teeth. It might be a ring or something. There we go. Teeth of the Shalaka. It is a what? I'm not sure. It looks like a little star. It might be like an amulet, I guess. Resist paralysis 10% on self. I guess that's good because if any enemies have like, I remember in a previous Let's Play I was fighting a Flame Atronak and I was wondering why I was getting paralyzed. It was because it was reflecting my spell. So I guess if we equip this, it'll help a little bit. So what does that take the place of? I'm assuming it's an amulet, right? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so our journal has been updated twice here. He's named me Nerevarine. I've been named Nerevarine by all four tribes of the Vardenfell, Ashlanders, Ursulaku, Ahamusa, Zainab, and Erabenimsun. Of the 7 visions and 7 trials of the Incarnate, I have now fulfilled the 5th trial. So it looks like we've got 2 trials left to go. And then I guess we can stop Dagoth-Ur. So let's go ahead and talk to Nabani Mesa once more, who probably holds the answers as to what we should do next. You are the Nerevarine. Ask and I shall answer with Azur's blessing. You have been named Nerevarine by the 4 tribes of Vardenfell. You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. Ursulaku, Ahamusa, Zainab, and Erabenimsun all have named you Nerevarine. You have fulfilled the 5th trial of the 7 visions. Okay. The full title of the prophecy is 7 visions of the 7 trials of the Incarnate. Listen and I will tell you the verses. Right. Okay. So we are on the 6th trial now. He honors blood of the tribe when born. He eats their sin and is reborn. 7th trial, his mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. 1 destiny, he speaks the law for the Velos people. He speaks for the land and names them great. Okay, that's all good and well, but what do I do next? What can we talk about to get her to tell me? Nerevarine prophecies. Now with the lost prophecies much is revealed, you, the Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain, must face Dagoth Ur to lift his 7 curses of the 6th house: curse of fire, curse of ass, curse of flesh, curse of ghosts, curse of steed, curse of despair, curse of dreams. To remove these curses, you must go to Red Mountain and defeat Dagoth Ur and all his hosts. It is an unspeakable task, but perhaps with Azur's blessing, at least we have hope. Okay, but I know there's things that I need to do before that, unless we literally just need to go to Red Mountain right now to figure out what we need to do next.
You're nearly a legend.
Alright, I remember now. So, if you guys remember in a previous Let's Play episode, we got a note from the Arcanon, who we now need to go visit in Vivec, because we have been named Hordator by all of the houses and Nerevarine by all of the tribes. So now, in the next episode, we're going to head to Vivec and move on in the main quest, which apparently we are fairly close to the end of. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grohlvana, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed that video, help me out by liking it, adding it to your favorites, and sharing it on Facebook and Twitter. If you want to go the extra mile, go ahead and follow my social pages as well as my Twitch channel. The links are in the description below. Finally, if you want to subscribe and or watch another video that's probably going to be related to this one, you can click the big ol' annotations on the screen. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day.